Used to watch movies to replicate accents, and I used to watch Peter Pan over and over again.
Welcome to Watch Mojo's Secondhand Cringe. And today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 celeb reactions to being called Nepo babies. Number 10, Zoe Kravitz. Mother Lisa Bonet and father Lenny Kravitz aren't the only big names that this actress shares a link with. She's also Al Roker's third cousin once removed. Almost a decade and a half after inspiring her father's song Flowers for Zoe, she made her film debut in 2007's No Reservations.
Hi, I'm Charlotte.
Although Kravitz has experienced deep insecurity about being an actor from a famous family, she stood up for Nepo babies in a GQ interview, saying, quote, "It's completely normal for people to be in the family business. It's literally where last names came from." Number 9, Lily Collins. Lily Collins has been acting since age 2 when she popped up in Growing Pains, not the Kirk Cameron Show. When Collins was 10, her father Phil wrote a lullaby with her in mind. It was the Oscar-winning You'll Be in My Heart from Tarzan. Lily also voiced a baby ape, although she wouldn't return to film for another decade, playing Sandra Bullock's daughter in The Blind Side. Rather than pursue a singing career, Collins sought to carve her own path as an actress, saying, quote, "I'm proud of my dad, but I wanted to be me, not just his daughter. For that, I was ready to wait to break through." Number 8, Maude Apatow. Maude and sister Iris grew up starring alongside their mother Leslie Mann, with family patriarch Judd behind the camera. Since reaching adulthood, Maude Apatow has branched out from her father's productions as Lexi Howard on Euphoria.
Hey, Rue.
It's been argued that the modern obsession with nepotism derived from Twitter user Miriam Daraji, who was shocked to learn that Lexi was a Nepo baby. Initially, comments like this made Apatow sad, feeling that people weren't judging her performance. Apatow acknowledged that she was born into a lucky position, but she's determined to prove herself through hard work. Number 7, O'Shea Jackson Jr. Seeing Straight Outta Compton in 2015, we all thought the same thing. Either Ice Cube is playing himself using de-aging technology, or that's his son. Since O'Shea Jackson Jr. portrays his dad in the biopic, you might have preconceived notions about his casting. Jackson Sr. did tell his son, quote, "In a perfect world, you would play me in Straight Outta Compton." However, Jackson Jr. didn't automatically land the role. While it didn't hurt that he's related to one of the film's central figures, Jackson Jr. isn't intent on letting his father hold his hand going forward, saying, quote, "Once the door was opened, it was up to me to walk through it and thrive." Number 6, Kate Hudson. This actress is the daughter of Academy Award winner Goldie Hawn and musician/actor Bill Hudson. Kate Hudson's parents divorced when she was a year and a half old, although she'd gained a high-profile stepfather in Kurt Russell. Her biological father was also married to actress Cindy Williams for almost 20 years. Following in her mother's footsteps, Hudson received an Oscar nomination for her performance in Almost Famous, and has several other successful films under her belt. Regarding the Nepo baby debate, Hudson doesn't really care, saying that she comes from, quote, "a storytelling family," and, quote, "if you work hard and you kill it, it doesn't matter." Number 5, Lottie Moss. Most of the celebs on this list have a famous parent or parents. Lottie Moss is a slightly different case, being the half-sister of supermodel Kate. This still makes her part of the nepotism conversation, and Moss had a lot to unpack on Twitter before her account was temporarily deleted. Where some have brushed off Nepo baby comments, Moss tweeted that she was, quote, "so sick of people blaming nepotism for why they aren't rich and famous or successful." Although Moss noted that individuals from famous families do get a leg up, she received backlash for tweeting, quote, "guess what? Life isn't fair." Number 4, Maya Hawke. Ethan Hawke and Uma Thurman married shortly after meeting during the production of Gattaca. While the marriage didn't last, it resulted in another future star. Since making her acting debut as Jo March in a 2017 adaptation of Little Women, Maya Hawke's resume has ranged from blockbuster shows like Stranger Things to blockbuster films like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. In a Rolling Stone interview, Hawke admitted that having famous parents gave her, quote, "massive advantages in this life." Hawke plans to not only continue working as an actress, but as a singer-songwriter too.
When I'm sick or suffering, I still call you.
Number 3, Lily Rose Depp. The daughter of Vanessa Paradis and Johnny Depp, Lily Rose commenced her acting career with a small part in Tusk, which co-starred her father. She'd reprise her role in a spin-off, Yoga Hosers, before starring in other films like The King and shows like The Idol.
What was the name of that club?
Discussing nepotism with Elle, Depp said, quote, "The internet cares a lot more about who your family is than the people who are casting you in things. Maybe you get your foot in the door, but you still just have your foot in the door. There's a lot of work that comes after that." Number 2, Gwyneth Paltrow. It's no secret that Gwyneth Paltrow grew up surrounded by entertainment royalty, being the daughter of Emmy nominee Bruce Paltrow and Emmy/Tony winner Blythe Danner. Chatting with fellow Nepo baby Hailey Bieber of the Baldwin family, Paltrow confessed that her upbringing gave her certain connections. Yet she claimed that people in her position, quote, "almost have to work twice as hard to shatter notions of nepotism." Number 1, Jamie Lee Curtis. A professional actress since age 19, Jamie Lee Curtis has been in the business for 45 years. And yet, the nepotism conversation keeps returning to her parents, Tony Curtis and Janet Leigh. On Instagram, she shared a throwback family photo, proclaiming herself to be the, quote, "OG Nepo baby." Upon winning a SAG award on her way to winning an Oscar for Everything Everywhere All at Once, Curtis honored her parents in her acceptance speech.
And I know you look at me and think, well, Nepo baby, that's why she's there, and I totally get it.